The best time to buy in the South Bay, Los Angeles?
Well, let's define the best time. Okay.
Is there a best time to buy? Interesting question.
It was the best time.
If you're wanting to buy in the South Bay, Los Angeles, is there a better time than another to move? Does that mean the easiest time to move? Like in the summer. If you have kids, that's probably the most least distractive for them because of school. Here in the South Bay, the weather's not typically that bad of a thing, but usually in the spring and the summer, that's when we have our best weather. Okay, then what would be the most difficult time to move? Probably November through January, just because of the holidays. We might have 3 days of rain.
When I was your age, I had to walk to school uphill in the snow, bare.
That said, if the most inconvenient time is November through January, then there's probably going to be a lot less buyers out looking during that time. But also is true for home sellers, as they often wait until after the holidays to list their house for the same reasons.
And we're going to wait.
Okay, less homes to pick from, but less buyer activity means less competition, and you probably won't have to deal with multiple offers, and you will probably be able to negotiate price better during that time. Also, if a home is on the market over 60 days, then the chance of that home seller getting their probably overpriced number goes down. I thought it'd be fun if we look backward and look at those 3 months in history and see what the numbers are. If we look at November of 2021, the original list price to the sold price ratio went down 9.8% in November of last year. That was in the seller's market of 2021. Now I'm generalizing over the 3 beach cities in the South Bay, Los Angeles, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, lumping them all together, but I want to see the pattern. And you know that prices change neighborhood by neighborhood. When it gets time for you've got to look at your neighborhood stats because they're not going to be generalized, right? That said, in December of 2021, prices went up about 4%. Then in January of 2022, they went down about 4.7%. Again, in a runaway seller's market. Now remember, I'm only talking about the original list price to the ending sale price. I'm not talking about these numbers are price decreases in the market, because sometimes people list too high over the market, which has been happening lately, and they were just too high, so they ended up having to negotiate lower. That's the percentages I'm showing you, not drop in market value. Okay? In 2020, pandemic, prices went up a little bit in November, December, but in January of 2021, when interest rates were still in the high 2s to 3%, prices went down 12.7% from the list price to the sold price ratio.
Hey, I'm seeing a pattern here. Like my old friend Joe used to say.
Let's look at the last kind of normal market, 2019. In November, down 18.4%. Again, original list price to the sold price ratio. December 2019, prior to pandemic, down 4.4%. January 2020, which also welcomed the shutdown and the damdemic, down 23%.
Can you go back one more year? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, November 2018, down 1.15%, not much. December 2018, down 11.5%. January 2019, down 12%. Historically, the best time to buy here in the South Bay, Los Angeles is November, December, January. And that also is the most inconvenient time to move.
That sounds rather inconvenient.
There's always a catch.
DM me or email me if you'd like to talk more about this. Ciao.